I really want to see a sea slug right now. Let's go find one. Today I want to see how many nudibranchs I can find and how quickly I can find my first one. It's currently 12:44, so we'll see how long it takes me to find nudibranch number one. You really couldn't ask for a better day. The sun is out, it's warm, there's pretty low swell, so the tide is actually low. Sometimes the swell kicks up some water and it isn't as low as it should be. And here we have our first beautiful sea creature. I'm so excited about this one. It's a massive sea slug. Holy cow. I think I just found the biggest sea slug that I have ever seen in my life. I'm so freaking excited to show you. That's just insane. It's absolutely massive. I've never seen a sea slug this big. Ugh. This sea slug, or nudibranch, is a type of sea lemon. I'm pretty sure it's the noble sea lemon or noble dorid because they have some black spots. And on this species, the black spots are in between the little lumps that are called tubercles. And on the Monterey sea lemon, the black dots are on the little bumps. But we can see it has this beautiful gill plume in the back. Nudibranch technically means naked gills because their gills are on the outside of their body. And then they have these two little sensory structures in the front of their face, I guess you would call it, that help them to sense chemicals in the water like food and mates and, you know, find their prey, that sort of thing. They're really beautiful animals and they're my favorite kind of sea creatures to find. Sea slug number one, 12:48 p.m. Nudie number two, 12:50. 12:52, number three. 12:58, nudie number four. This is a special one. Nudie number 5, 1 o'clock. Nudies number 6 and 7, and I think I'm going to stop counting after this and I'll just do a tally because there are so many sea slugs. I just found the cutest sea lemon that I've ever seen. It's just a little baby. I'm back. Day 2, negative 0.7 foot tide. Today I wore sunscreen and shorts. I'm wearing the most ridiculous outfit, but it makes me feel magical. Yesterday we found a lot of sea slugs, but that was the whole goal of my day, was to see how many sea slugs I could find. Today we found a lot of other cool things that I'm going to show you, but I have some more things to say about nudibranchs, so here it is. Something I've noticed when tide pooling is that there tends to be one sea slug species that dominates at a time, and it kind of depends on the time of year, the month, or even the location. At this spot, we've been seeing tons of those white speckled dorades. Noticing these kinds of changes in the system is really important because sea slugs can be an indicator of how the ecosystem is doing and how the ocean is changing. For example, the Hopkins rose nudibranch lives in Southern California typically, but they're moving north with warmer waters. Back in the tide pools, I found that beautiful abalone shell, and I'm about to find something very adorable. I just found the cutest, tiniest gumboot chitin that I've ever seen, and I could not be happier. It's so adorable! Look at this baby! It's so tiny and it's stuck. Oh my god. It's literally a baby, guys. I've never held a gumboot chitin like this. Oh my god, it's so freaking cute. Let's put it back in some water. I've always wanted to see a baby gumboot chitin, so that was definitely the highlight of this trip. But back to the sea slugs. Something I want to mention is that the California Academy of Sciences is starting what's called the Sea Slug Search. Their first survey is going to be in May, and it's this big community science project to get tide pool enthusiasts to go out and make observations of sea slugs. A project like this is amazing because it uses our community to help inform on science. We get a lot of people, a lot of eyes out there looking for the sea slugs, and that can tell us things like whether or not the Hopkins rose is moving even farther north, looking at the dynamics of which sea slugs are dominating at a certain time. So I highly encourage you to keep an eye out for that project and participate if you can. Also, I've never seen a sea star eating a chitin before. I think that's a lined chitin, so that was definitely another highlight of this trip. If you're interested in participating in the Sea Slug Search or other community science events focused around the intertidal zone, or even in your local city, they have some urban wildlife events, I will put all of that information in the description so that you can be sure to participate. Alright, that's it. Pretty good if you ask me. So get out there and go find some nudibranchs.